Walter Hampden is the artist name of Walter Hampden. Doherty was a U.S. actor and theater manager. He was a major stage star at the New York Broadway who also made numerous television and film appearances. Life and career. Walter Hampden was the son of John Hampden Doherty and Alice Hill. He was a younger brother of the American painter Paul Doherty. He went to England for apprenticeship for 6 years. He graduated from what is now NYU Poly in 1900. Later, he played Hamlet, Henry V and Cyrano de Bergerac on Broadway. In 1925, he became manager of the Colonial Theatre on Broadway, which was renamed Hampden's Theatre from 1925 to 1931. He became noted for his Shakespearean roles as well as for Cyrano, which he played in several productions between 1923 and 1936. He appeared on the cover of the Time magazine in March 1929. Hampden's last stage role was as Danforth in the original Broadway production of Arthur Miller's The Crucible. John Garrett Underhill produced the first English-language version of The Bonds of Interest by Jacinto Benavente, with Walter Hampden, in 1929. Hampden appeared in a few silent films, but did not really begin his film career in earnest until 1939, when he played the good Archbishop of Paris in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, starring Charles Laughton as Quasimodo. This was Hampden's first sound film. He was 60 at the time he made it. Several other roles followed. Jarvis Langdon in the 1944 film The Adventures of Mark Twain among them, but all were supporting character roles, not the lead roles that Hampden played on stage. He had a small, but notable role as the long-winded dinner speaker in the first scene of All About Eve, and played the father of Humphrey Bogart and William Holden in Billy Wilder's 1954 comedy Sabrina. These last two films are arguably those for which Hampden is most well known to modern audiences. He also played long-bearded patriarchs in biblical epics like The Silver Chalice and The Prodigal. Hampden reprised his legendary portrayal of Hercule Savini and Cyrano de Bergerac in the first episode of the radio program Great Scenes from Great Plays, which Hampden hosted from 1948–1949. In addition to his radio roles, Hampden also appeared in several dramas during the early days of television. He made his TV debut in 1949, playing Macbeth for the last time at the age of 69. His last role was the non-singing one of King Louis XI of France, considered by some to be one of his best performances. In the otherwise unremarkable 1956 Technicolor remake of Rudolf Frimler's 1925 operetta The Vagabond King, it was released posthumously, more than a year after Hampden's death. For 27 years, Walter Hampden was president of the Players Club. The club's library is named for him. His ashes are buried at the Evergreen Cemetery in Brooklyn, New York. Personal life. Hampden married actress Mabel Carrymore on 17 July 1905. They had a son, Paul Hampden Doherty, and a daughter, Mary Moore Doherty. Filmography. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Northwest Mounted Police, All This, and Heaven 2. They Died with Their Boots On, Reap the Wild Wind, The Adventures of Mark Twain, All About Eve, The First Legion, Five Fingers, Sombrero, Treasure of the Golden Condor, Sabrina, The Silver Chalice, Strange Lady in Town, The Prodigal, The Vagabond King.